please support my Patreon, and forgive the fact that I still have the sniffles. Alright, let's get right into this. This is a commission for mlpanthfan11315. That's quite a mouthful to say. But it is Queen Aleena. Yes, Sonic's mother from the Underground cartoon. Completely different continuity. Now, this is not going to be the stock Aleena. There were some fan mods to the design. Mostly the impractically long cape and dress, as well as they're gone, as well as making her hands and feet bigger so they match more the designs of the video games rather than the tiny little hands and feet from the Underground cartoon, because, I don't know, they made the proportions more human, which kind of makes Sonic stand out from everyone else. I don't know why they keep on doing that. Alright, so the base figure is a Mega Bloks Frankenstein minifigure. These things are really good for making female Sonic characters, especially if you want them to scale with the Jazzwares or Boom Lines, because they're just about the right size. So let's start with the head. As you can see, she has a couple of head spines. I just kind of extrapolated what they look like. They're going to be mostly covered by her hair anyway. The reason why they're there mostly is just to act as fill-in material to support the weight of her hair behind it, which is right here. She has the big hair. Because, I don't know, maybe because of the rock star nature of the cartoon, you gotta have your characters with big hair. I mean, why not? The torso did not require any additional sculpting for the most part, just that gem on her belly. The collar, cleverly, is actually made from Frankenstein's tie. All I had to do was cut the tie bit off and then turn it around and boom, instant collar. Just made sure I glued it in place so that it won't come out. It's not a removable accessory after all. Yeah, then I sculpted on a little tail, painted the colors, and I actually, again, managed to use the little rubber dress that these minifigures come with. I cut it into a different shape, and I sculpted the, that thing. I'm gonna call it a loincloth bit, but I'm not really sure what you would refer to it as. Anyway, I sculpted it on, and, yeah, this stuff actually holds paint pretty well as long as you don't go stretching it too much. And as for the feet, the legs, I sculpted the big feet on them, and, there we go with that. And let me tell you, sculpting feet is a lot easier than sculpting hands, as you can see by this amateurish effort, which looked objectively horrible. I don't know how I was able to sculpt better looking hands on Breezy and not this, because I obviously lost that knack. In the end, I decided to just break apart those stupid, terrible hands that I made and just use a pair of wave hands. They're a little bit too big, but I'll take the nicer sculpt over the hideous thing that I had done any day. So let's put her together and see what Queen Aleena looks like completed. You know what I just realized? That this is technically still a Mega Bloks figure, so if you were so inclined, you could actually take it apart and interchange pieces from the other Mega Bloks minifigures with it. I'm not sure which other minifigure parts are compatible besides other Mega Bloks figures, but other Mega Bloks Monster High figures, but that's just a thing that you might be able to do, and I find that somewhat amusing. So yeah, giving her a good turnaround. We got Queen Aleena. Enjoy this look at the back of her head, because I actually, that hair had to be sculpted on in like 4 or 5 different layers, so that took quite a while to do. And of course, the Mega Bloks Monster High articulation level is preserved: ball jointed head, swivel shoulders, swivel waist, ball jointed hips, universal knees, which is really good. I just wish they at least had universal shoulders. They could have done it because they've done it on all their other minifigures. I don't know why they skipped on this of all of them. But now I'm just ranting. This is Wake Angel 2001, and I am signing off.